Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE from VAMUBUSIBE Church in NANSANA. I thank God so much for this new day. You know, many times I meet different people, and when I see what happens to them, the problems that they go through, I really realize that whenever you come to such a new day, you should not take it for granted. It is by God's grace that you do live day by day. For those of you who have got some challenges and obstructions in life, may God strengthen you. People of VAMUBUSIBE Church, I thank you so much for the support. You know, at VAMUBUSIBE Church, we are having a special season. As we are closing the year, we are having special programs. For example, every evening, we have a special moment of impacting people with the knowledge and power of nature, power of God. So wherever you are, you can as well come and join us every evening. It will be good for you. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO. Please allow me today share with you, before you go out for work, allow me share with you about slippery grounds. You know, it has been raining so much these days in different places. You are not safe even when you are in a car, even when you are walking on foot, even when you are cycling. You'll find that in some places, if it has rained so much, either there is a flood across the road, or the road is so slippery. So we expect everybody to walk or to move with care, lest you may be a victim of the season. In places like Kampala and some other places where there are many people, you find that floods have covered the whole road. So either the ground is muddy or it is slippery. But in the same way in life, we have such things. If you look at the books of faith, for example, in the Bible, in chapter 8 of Genesis, there is a certain man, though some other thing I may not talk about to them, but there is something we can hear and understand from the story of Noah. The man who reached a point that all the people around him had sinned to his God, according to the writer. And then when flood came, it swept every living creature, leaving only that which he has selected. The one that he had selected, it was rescued. But apart from that, everything, according to the Bible, was dismantled. So the moment was so slippery in life that if somebody was not careful, he would lose his life. In the same way, you'll find that whether you are a Christian, whether you are Muslim, you are elite or not, you are a politician or not, old or young, there is a moment in life where you'll find that you are on a slippery ground. And most times when you reach such moments, you find that if you are not careful, you may fall into a pit. This is where the points where people need to be humbled. Even when you are covered with a lot of pride, because of this or the other, you find that you are tied up in ropes, and then you have to humble down, either to look for somebody to help you, to advise you on how to deal with such a thing, or if it is a physical or biological attack, you go and look for medication. If it is a financial crisis, that's when people run to the banks or to the money lenders to get loans. And if you are not careful, slippery moments may destroy your life forever. You may make mistakes that cannot be erased at any point. So I want you to look into your life and find out what kind of slippery moments are you going through. It may be in marriage that there is a conflict between you and your wife. You tell this woman, do this, and she does the other. You tell this man, please, let us move this way. And he says, I'm a man. I'm not advised. He goes astray. And the end result, you are almost separating. You look at your young children and say, but what is happening? So you are still there in marriage, but you are on a slippery marriage. It is like you are sleeping, you are almost falling into a pit. You need to be with the spirit of discernment so that you will not make regrettable mistakes. You must be so keen This is when we need to sit down and get, I told one boy, he's a man now because he's above 25 years. But I told him, he was rushing with this and the other, saying, these people have used me for almost 3 months. They have not paid me. I'm going to destroy them. I'm going to trash them on media. I told him, please, whenever you find such things, you must be very careful. Because any mistake that you do in a point of confusion, you may regret on it sometime. And some mistakes are not easy to erase. So if you look at such a thing, for example, I've been talking about marriages, you are suffering. Day and night you sleep in your bed and you cry. Perhaps your husband is in the chair for you, you are the other one, and you say, but who can save me from such a situation? Please, there is a God of nature that can settle everything down. Just think about if you are in business. Years have moved, you are working, you are struggling with everything, money is getting vanished, problems are just increasing, you are making losses. One day I went into such a situation when I brought my friend, he's a very powerful accountant, and I told him, please help me and then balance these books. I realized that I had made a loss of almost 60 million in only 1 year. And I said, according to my level by then, it was too much money. This is when I said, no, I have to solicit ways possible to see that I come out of this hole. So don't just cry and say, maybe I'm going to commit suicide because of slippery grounds. You can look at things when they are not okay, but you calm down. And then you allow the God, please. There is a God who put you on this world and you don't know how. You didn't make an application. But there is a reason why you are in this generation. Don't just say that maybe I'm here and that is because of my wisdom. You know, some people say, my father died, I'm an orphan, I don't have anybody to help me. I don't think it's happened to people. Look at your God. I can tell you things can be better. And I welcome if you are going through such things. Don't die with the problems. You can raise and then come. Come at VAMUBUSIBE Church. I always give people a free moment to interact one-on-one so that you can sort those problems out of people's lives. Allow me to send to you this prayer, and I believe it is not going to leave you the same. Father, I thank you for everyone on this media now. I thank you that you love the people, that's why they are still alive. For those that are not supposed to stay, they have left. They died, we buried them. But as long as somebody is listening to this voice, I pray that you give him ways possible to come out of all the slippery grounds, all these parts of suffering, all the states of problems and sorrow. I pray that you bring them out, save people from all the kinds of bitterness. I pray that you bring back people's joy, bring back people's success, everything that somebody has ever lost. I pray that you bring it back. Lord, I know that with you, everything is possible. Let this day be a blessing to everyone right there. I send to everyone the spirit of success, the spirit of comfort, the spirit of blessing. Let it follow you wherever you go. And the devil will be ashamed because you will be successful. Father, thank you because it is done. We go. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. You can call me on 0752 229680, or you can WhatsApp me on 0756 229680. On Wednesday, I can meet you one-on-one. I always tell you people, when you hear something that I'm preaching in this great moment, and then you are touched, don't just keep quiet and say, being kuteko, and then you remain there. Come on Wednesday, I meet you one-on-one, and then we see what to do. Every Friday, Tuesday, services at 5 p.m., then on Sunday at 10 a.m. Please, we are located on Hoima Road in NANSANA town, opposite Naweru Main Road. As you slope down along the road which passes Church of Uganda, slope down, you'll find VAMUBUSIBE Church just near SSENYONJO schools, near SSENYONJO Primary School. Then opposite there is VAMUBUSIBE Church. Conclusively, I want you to check your life and see what is that point that you are getting that is so slippery that you are losing control. It is almost you are falling down. Please, I want you to remember that everything that you go through can end if it is a hard time. Hard times don't last. So to follow all these teachings that can empower you with knowledge and wisdom that can change your life, you can go and search for a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. As long as you rate VAMUBUSIBE, it will come, and then you subscribe, follow, and then it will be good for you. Then on WhatsApp, you can follow me, you can subscribe or check me on 0782229680. I love you so much. Please, thank you for joining us. Continue and share the message. God bless you.